Hey, welcome YouTube Nation. This is Brian from Arizona, and today I'm going to present one of my wintertime fishing tips here on Titan Tips. As wintertime comes and approaches, the water, definitely gets colder. The bass become a little more lethargic. A lot of times they're laying very close to the bottom, and when that happens and they're very lethargic, I tend to slow down and try to adapt by using a technique called Carolina rigging. If you're not familiar with Carolina rigging, essentially on your main line, in this case I'm using 30-pound braid, you attach some bobber stoppers, your preferred weight, typically a barrel type weight. In this case I have a 3/8 ounce Titan tungsten weight here. You can go 3/8, half, you can even go up to 1 ounce. It just depends on the depth that you're fishing in. From there, after the weight, I typically use a few beads, glass beads, and a clacker to produce some clacking sounds as the weight is going past structure and rocks. From there, another bobber stopper to protect the knot going to the swivel. Use a good, nice quality swivel, and then on the other side of the swivel, you attach your main line, which in this case, I typically use fluorocarbon. The preferred weight, or the preferred line pound strength that I use is usually around 16 pound, 14 to 16. Sometimes I go up to 20, depending on the structure that's I'm going to be fishing through. But we don't have a lot of structure here where the local lakes that I fish, so I'm pretty comfortable with 14 to 16. From there, you can vary your leader length depending on how lethargic the fish are. If they're really lethargic, I may go up to 2 feet. If they're not so lethargic, then I may shorten it to 12 inches. At the end of your line is basically your hook and your bait, and I typically focus on creature baits. They can be brush hogs. In this case, this is a Yamamoto cowboy. You can use worms, any type of creature bait that you're comfortable with and produces well in your environment. As far as a rod, depending on the weight and the size of hook and the creature bait you're using, you want to use an appropriate, power and action for your rod. Action, pretty much you want a fast or an extra fast. As far as power, if you're using, anywhere from a 2/0, 3/0, 4/0 hook, you probably get away with a medium heavy. If you're going to go even bigger than that, larger hooks, you probably want to step up to a heavy power rod. I will say the one key to Carolina rig on the hookup to get better hookup percentages is to really swing your rod to the side once that fish bites and engages your lure. Don't swing straight up vertically. You definitely want to do more of a horizontal sweep of the rod, sweeping motion to set that hook, and that will pretty much pin them every time. Here's some video action of me on the kayak using the Carolina rig.
fat, healthy guy. Very fat. Thank you.
Hey, I hope this winter fishing tip helps you out. I know it helps me occasionally. You know, when the fish are lethargic and the winter fishing is getting tough, it could be the difference from an empty bag to getting those 5 or 3 fish that you need. Slow down, work it methodically, get the right creature bait on there, and I think you'll find some success. Thanks for watching.